Our goal was to start a masonry program. Today we're here sharing about our last step in our first phase of our training center here.
Burkina Faso, a landlocked territory in West Africa, is one of the poorest countries in the world, ranking 174th out of 177 on the UNDP Human Development Index. There, the percentage of children in full-time school and the literacy rates are amongst the lowest in the world. A third of school-aged children do not have access to education, and 70% of the adult populations are illiterate. Accessing education is not a given for too many children, especially those living in rural areas, because the country is facing big challenges regarding population growth and persistent insecurity. Over the past decades, Burkina Faso has made impressive progress in education, from 60% of children out of school in the early 2000s to 70% of children now enrolled in primary school. But its education system is still one of the weakest in the world because it doesn't prepare the students for the workforce. Analyses show that entry in the labor market is rather difficult for those finishing school. In fact, the labor market here is dominated by uneducated casual workers, self-employed and small unregistered and unprotected enterprises. Unfortunately, the education system prepared the students to be hired in some companies doing a lot of paperwork, and that doesn't fit with the country's economical issues. Added to these challenges are the lack of schools. The existing ones are overpopulated, almost 100 per grade and per classroom, otherwise students take classes under the trees. High cost of schooling according to households' income. The low completion rate because families rather have their children work to contribute to family income. And language barrier. Education is mainly conducted in French, but only 15% of Burkinabés speak French. To make it short, Burkina Faso has a very poor basic education that faces a number of problems. Alternative solutions need to be developed to save the country's educational system. That is where CFPC and its Canadian partners provide support. Created in 2009 with the goal of giving good quality education to young vulnerable men for free, CFPC is now becoming an important actor for the human development of Boussé and its greater area. According to the government, vocational training will rescue Burkina Faso from poverty. CFPC has been decorated by the governor for its vision and commitment to train construction skills and equip for free local people to start their own businesses.
Au nom du président du CAS et en vertu des pouvoirs qui nous sont conférés, nous remettons la médaille d'honneur des collectivités locales.
In the fall of 2017, CFPC opened a welding shop to complement the woodworking and masonry trades, enabling it to enhance its capacity to reach out. A lot of young men from Boussé were interested in being trained in welding. Unfortunately, only 10 of them were selected, so the training can be of good quality.
The welding program is our last step in our goals that we had originally set to do. With our masonry program and our woodworking program, we felt in 2016 it was time for us to move forward and to start our welding project and our welding building. Our masonry students came up with the design. They did the drawings for it. They laid it out on the ground. That wasn't completed in 16. We completed it in early 17. And through the help of many partners, Canada, and we were able also to outfit it over the summertime, so that when the young people started the program, young men started the program in October of 2017. We were able to open it with all the fully equipped with the machinery and that we needed. We found a very good teacher for the program. He's working well with the students.
Omer Ilbouro, formateur en soudure. En carrément, je suis en octobre 2017. En tout cas, le centre de centre aussi. Côté matière première, à ce niveau mort aussi. Même si on est en centre de formation, on est capable de voir les matières développées tout le temps. On est en matière première, on est en train de faire des grèves qui sont donc la carne, pour un yeto, on a la matière première, en tout cas, que sous donc matière première, c'est carré. Donc, qui t'a mis, les élèves au comprendre la vite. Puis matière première en cabé, il est tout avancé dans tout. Donc, Sandra pas y qui ressemble. Donc, Sandra d'amambé, faut un caillou tout puis sauver, ou soit tout puis temps pendant carme. Je tourne fin y a votre la tourne capable formation le ning bama pam cano la kamata la sanjoso pam te zalum donc bon meaning de pression na yilam bang tumna.
The first projects they had to work on was to build the tables and the benches that they would be using to work with, and that went well. Then they started on the program that the Ministry of Youth puts out that we need to follow for the students to learn well. The teachers work hard, they prepare the lessons. The students are anxious to learn, at least especially in the shop. Sometimes in the classrooms they don't enjoy that quite as much.
La formation professionnelle est un besoin essentiel, une réponse adéquate aux préoccupations de la jeunesse burkinabé. Donc si le CFPC Nabrabogo n'existait pas, il fallait nécessairement le créer. Pour vous dire, le CFPC est l'un des meilleurs centres donc, de la région. Voilà. Et dans la province, je puis vous rassurer que c'est le meilleur centre qui soit.
People in the neighborhood are interested in buying metal furniture made by the students. Locally, it's said that CFPC produces only quality stuff, and that makes the students proud. More often, success stories of our former students are brought back to us, and that fulfills our expectations to be life changers. Through vocational training, extreme poverty gives way to self-sufficient lives.
Again, thank you very much for the people in home in Canada and elsewhere that have helped us to achieve these goals that we were looking to arrive at. We don't know in the future where we will head with additional programs, but now we're waiting upon the Lord to give us wisdom as we continue to serve the young people here in Burkina Faso.